I'm Cully Imua, along with Steve Ricard. Steve, now, you know, right off, there is action here. You know there's bad blood here.
Well, the fire was strong, as you say, right away. Big Bruiser Brody, he just pounding away. He threw the chair in the ring. Luckily, it was taken back out, but he just pounded away at the Sheik, not even allowing him to get through those ropes, Charlie. And as you say, you know there's bad blood here, and anything can happen in this match. You have the Man of Fire, one of the most vicious wrestlers in the world today, the Sheik, and Bruiser Brody, one of the toughest wrestlers in the world today.
The Sheik has something in his hand.
There's the Sheik outside, blood already coming from his head, and Bruiser Brody outside the ring also. Both wrestlers right here, right on top of me almost, and you got the Sheik almost cutting away, trying to cut away at the head of Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody now on his back, and the Sheik pounding away, hit him in the front of the foreign object. The Bruiser Brody low on his back, really in trouble. The Sheik on top of Bruiser Brody. They need, once again, the referee will have a hard time controlling this match. One of those matches where you almost need two referees. And Bruiser Brody has got the wire, to the microphone, around the neck of the Sheik. He's told the wire around the neck of the Sheik. The Sheik is gone in the ring. Brody getting in the ring. The ball is gone. The referee again has obviously stopped this match. They will give it a sentence, but the match has been stopped by the referee. Brody still with the rope, with the wires on the microphone, tied around the neck of the Sheik. What a match. Started out rough, and it's finishing up rough. The referee... Well, there's action there now, but let's go right over. Let's go. The winner of this match, I don't think there's any winner. Both wrestlers have been disqualified, and
famous wrestling Von Erich family, and it's the biggest wrestling family in professional wrestling, and of course, world renowned. You know, world-class championship wrestling is seen in over 50 million homes throughout the United States, plus around the world. And we're great to have you let us come into your living room here today with Texas Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the World Class Wrestling Association. Side headlock by Tug Taylor on Big Bruiser Brody. Tug holding on to the head of Bruiser Brody as Bruiser Brody backs Tug Taylor into the ropes. He whips him off, catches the shoulder, doesn't knock Brody down. This time Brody drops down. Taylor went over the top. Brody in front with a big chop, and that puts Tug Taylor down to his knees. Bruiser Brody and Tug Taylor, two big ones. Brody 298 pounds, Tug 300+ pounds. Trying to get the bear hug. It's Tug Taylor, but Brody has the head. Wherever the head goes, the rest of the body must follow. Ooh, there's Brody around the eyes. Brody back to the eyes. Forearm to the back. Big fist to the top of the head. There's another one from Tug Taylor on Bruiser Brody. Taylor grabs Brody by the arm, whips him across the ring. Big chop. And again, Bruiser Brody does not go down. An elbow to the back of the head. Another one. That puts Brody down to one knee. Tug Taylor comes in. Oh, and it's Brody. Knocking him right back off, but Taylor stays with him. Brody grabbed by the arm by Taylor, whipped and across the ring, and there's Brody with a big boot to the chest of Tug Taylor, and that'll take anybody down. Brody grabs Tug Taylor, throws him onto the apron and onto the floor. Bruiser Brody and Tug Taylor battling it outside the ring. Brody throws Tug Taylor into the steel ring post. crowd, he might want to get a chair, and he does. Tug Taylor has the chair, but Brody took it away from him. And Brody gets to use the chair. Tug Taylor and Bruiser Brody back into the ring. It's chops across the chest of Brody by Tug Taylor. Throws him across the ring, and Brody gets a boot up again. Oh, that's a big one from Bruiser Brody. Here comes Brody with a kick to the chin, and down goes Tug Taylor again. Here's the count on Tug Taylor, and it's all over. It's all over. It's 1, 2, 3.
Onto his trunks for something. Rhubarb. Brody's got something in his hand there.
What is that? What is that? What? I'll tell you what. Rick Stewart, I have never quite seen the beat of what that was. Abdullah the Butcher applying something on Bruiser Brody. And then Brody coming back. I'll tell you, Rick.
Brody against Abdullah, man. This is the war all these fans have been waiting
here. My goodness gracious. I'll tell you. This card right here, it wouldn't matter where it is, would be, I'll tell you what, would be A #1 anywhere. Look at this.
Brody sinking those teeth into the head of Abdullah the Butcher. The Butcher is down. Brody with the big leg on Abdullah the Butcher. When Brody drops that leg, I'll tell you what, not many people ever get up Brody down with the leg again. Abdullah the Butcher is down. You can hear it, fans. They're chanting Brody. If anybody can tame Abdullah the Butcher, and I don't really know if anybody can, that man would have to be Bruiser Brody. Again, that big boot of Brody finding its mark on Abdullah the Butcher. The blood cascading from the face of Abdullah. Wait a minute. Hustler Rip Rogers has just passed Abdullah the Butcher some kind of an object. It's wrapped in tape. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, there you can see it. The seconds are rapidly running down here on All-Star Wrestling. Please, in the booth, let's stay with this match as long as possible. Abdullah the Butcher, there you can see it clearly on your screen. He's got something in that right hand, some kind of object that was passed to him from the outside by Hustler Rip Rogers. Brody is down. It looked like Brody was in a win situation against Abdullah the Butcher. But now the Butcher has opened up Bruiser Brody. Abdullah the Butcher, the madman, the animal, gouging away with that foreign object into the forehead of Bruiser Brody. That blank expression in the eyes of Abdullah the Butcher. Here's a man who I know has got no soul. Abdullah the Butcher again, hammering away at the forehead of Bruiser Brody. Frankly, fans, I don't know whether Bruiser Brody can survive the onslaught of Abdullah the Butcher. We're going to stay with this as long as we can. Fans, be sure to join us 1 week from tonight when All-Star Wrestling continues. From ringside, this is Rick Stewart.
Brody is there. Ugandan Giant Kamala is outside the ring with General Skandor Akbar. Brody trying to hold the ropes to get the Ugandan Giant in. Boy, when these two bulls lock up, no telling what's going to happen here on Texas All-Star Wrestling. It's Brody pounding. Here's Kamala with a chop. Kamala. Back into the corner. Bruiser Brody in front. Kamala comes out of there, goes to another corner. Here comes Bruiser in behind. Bruiser Brody gets a big chop to the top of the head from Kamala. There's a kick from Kamala. Big chop from Kamala, and Brody takes Kamala, brings him over to where Gary Hart is. Gary Hart has that 2x4. And Brody now takes him and throws him out of the ring on the other side, and here comes Brody out after him. Brody and Kamala battling it out on the other side of the ring. Gary Hart is there. Hart has the 2x4. Akbar's at ringside. Anything could happen when these four are around. Bruiser Brody holds on to the Ugandan giant. And now Brody walking around. There's the gurney right there that Brody has been using to haul people out of the ring. Last week, he had Scott Casey hauled out of the ring. The bell is sounding. I believe both men have been counted out of the ring. Now, here they go. Here they go out of the ring. Brody and Kamala pounding away at each other. Watch the crowd. There is Brody and Kamala as they are going into one of the screens that is pounded and put up here to keep the crowd away from the television trucks here at Texas All-Star Wrestling on the road. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
In Kauai, we've got big Bruiser Brody going up against that mercenary Colonel Buck Robley, clothed from his neck down in black. What if that says something, huh?
We're going to be going back to the Roxy Theater pretty soon, too. Very soon, in fact. For the big wrestling card, we was sold out when we was there the last time when these matches were taped. And later on in the program, we're going to see the last meeting of the Dirty White Boys and the Soul Patrol Dunbar later today.
All right. I'm waiting to see that one. You know, Bruiser Brody is going to be on that hot summer night at Aloha Stadium. He's going to be there along with all sorts of other stars. We got more than 50 wrestlers being represented from I don't know how many countries around the world. We've got all the major wrestling alliances represented, the top stars of Japan, and some of the biggest men of the world. One of the big ones is sitting right here in front of us. Look at this. Bruiser Brody stands, what, 6'7" tall, well over 300 pounds.
And he's going to wrestle the match of the century against Antonio Inoki, the biggest star in Japan, will be here to wrestle big Bruiser Brody on that night at Aloha Stadium.
And you know, both of those men can move really fast. When they're moving around the ring, they're like a couple of lightweights. Oh, lightweights. Ripper, did you know what's going to be happening on the night, that hot summer night at Aloha Stadium? I just found this out. But the AWA lightweight world champion is going to be there and put his belt on the line against our own Mighty Milo.
And who is that champion?
Oh, that's Steve Reigel, and he is going to be there, and he's going to go up against Mighty Milo. And these wrestlers have got to be what? Just around 200 pounds, right? They can't be over 200.
I don't think they can weigh any more than 200. They can be up to the 200-pound limit, but not over. And, of course, Mighty Milo is another of High Chief Peter Maivia's protege. So this is going to be a great night, not only for Leah, but 3 of his proteges who he has trained, and they're all going for the first time for a big championship. So this could be a night that you see many new champions.
It could very well be. I'd like to see 3 brand new championship belts right here in the Polynesian area.
Well, it would be the greatest thing that ever happened if Sifa can take that belt away from Ric Flair. It's not going to be easy, but Sifa, like I said, is training harder than anyone has ever trained every day.
Oh, yes, Ripper. He's in there pumping iron every single day, building up those muscles, training hard, working out on the mat. I mean, he's going after it with a vengeance.
Well, like I said, he's trained harder than he ever has for anything, and he stays in the gym 4 and 5 hours a day and then running in the morning and running in the evening before he turns in. He really is going for that belt. He really wants it more than anything he's ever wanted his entire life, Dunbar, and it would be a great honor if he could take that belt away from Ric Flair.
Okay. Oh, a big boot by Bruiser Brody. It's a count of 1, 2, 3. This match is over.